Hello and welcome to another top 10. We're up to the 9th top 10 now on my channel. We actually did a top 10 last week about my top 10 favorite characters from Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. And we are doing a follow-up as I plan to do a consecutive a lot of top 10s regarding Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Best intro ever. Regarding it, and today we're going to be doing my top 10 stages from Super Smash Bros. 3DS version, not Wii U version. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to dive in. One note before we start, however, same as last week, all the DLC stages are not included on said list, so it'll only be ones available to everybody. So yeah, just so you know how it's going to work. Anyway, like I said, let's dive straight in. Number 10. Coming in for the number 10th stage, we have the F-Zero stage, Mute City, which you'll be seeing on your screen now. Mute City, I believe it was Mute City. This has appeared before in a couple of the Smashy Bros. Games. I know there have been Port Town, Aero Drive, and Big Blue, but I think Mute City appeared in Melee, possibly? Not looking like this. It's now a pixelated 16-bit kind of graphic style, like the original F-Zero game, and it is comprised of 3 platforms, 2 of which float above the track, which are the predominant features of the battle, and a car which you can also stand on, so that's quite cool. And it can also change between which car you're following with the 2 platforms from the other races in the map, which is another cool feature. The road damages you, but you don't fall to your death, so that's quite nice. What else can I say about it? I don't know, that's kind of it, really. There's not much to that stage. You just drive around watch as the thing drives around the track, and you fight, and you do the fun stuff. It's good. 'Tis good. Number 10 is Mute City. Mute City. Number 9. Coming in at number 9, we have Tortimer Island, which is the villager stage introduced in this game, because with the villager, I assume, they wanted to give him his own stage. As the name suggests, it is basically just an island. The scenery in the background can change, which is quite nice. Every time you load in, it's got different things going on in the background. It has docks on either side, I believe. Either that or it changes sides depending on random times. It's like completely random which one you get. And you can get boats that turn up with items on them, which is again quite nice. They also act as platforms. And there are 2 trees which drop pears, which you can heal the player's damage percentage, even if items are turned off, so that's interesting. It can be rather annoying, that feature. It's not a flat stage. I also don't believe it's the first villager-ish space stage, because in Smashville, based on villagers, Smashville is not a favourite stage of mine. Actually, it's like literally the most forgettable stage in Brawl, easily. Smashville. But yeah, Tortimer Island, I quite enjoy it. It's a bit bumpy. It's hard to tell where you fall and where you don't fall because of the watercolours. But other than that, it's a nice stage. I enjoy it. So yeah, my number 9 pick is Tortimer Island. Number 8. Coming in at the number 8 spot, we have Tomodachi Life. Tomodachi Life is another new addition to the roster of stages in Super Smash Bros. 3DS, and it is a 3-story house with a roof, of which you, in like Luigi's Mansion, if you leave a certain area of it, it covers it up with the outside wall, and only lights it up if you go inside. So that's quite quaint and lovely jubblies. You can jump through all the floors and get from the roof down to the bottom floor. It's not the widest stage in the world, but it's not too drastically thin, and it's quite a fun stage. You can see your own Miis in the background as well. doing little Tomodachi things as like a reference. So it's quite a nice addition. To specifically put the Mii's registered on your Wii as the background Mii's. But yeah, other than that, it's just a nice, simple little stage. So yeah, number 8, Tomodachi Life. Number 7. Coming in at the number 7 spot, we have Gerudo Valley. I believe I'm pronouncing it right as Gerudo Valley. However, this is the stage for the Legend of Zelda for this game. And it is as the name suggests, a valley with a canyony kind of thing shot straight through the middle with a bridge across, which can fall. It has platforms on either side of the flat areas, and for stage hazards, the bridge can collapse into a pit of doom, which you cannot escape from, because there's an endless bottom and you die. And the fact that these dudes turn up in the background and can either set fire to or freeze one side of the valley, which does like massive damage to you. The fire obviously is a continuous thing, and the ice is actually just like a ton of spikes and stuff. Not fun if that's the side you're over. It is easy to predict. You can see which way they're going, so you can just easily move to the other side before getting wrecked. But it can be the occasional time a pain in the ass. However, on the whole, I do quite enjoy the stage, so I'm going to put it at number 7 on my list. So, like I said, number 7, Gerudo Valley. Number 6. Coming in at number 6, we have Battlefield. Battlefield was first introduced, I believe, in Brawl. You could fight on it in Melee, but I don't believe it was an actual stage unless it was an unlockable, and I just never got that far into Brawl. However, it is definitely a prominento stage in Brawl, which basically comes with the same appearance, just with a fancier background, and time changes, as funnily enough, so depending on when you're fighting on it, it can be different skies, so dawn and dusk, and I think day and night are the other two for the 3DS version. Other than that, it's just a simple platform with 3 floating platforms above it. It's the location where you do all of like the challenge battles, like multi-man, Smash, and that's about it really. There's not much else I can say about Battlefield. It's just a default Smash Bros. Stage. It's not from any game. It's just quite simple, which is all you really need for a Smash Bros. Stage. So, like I said, number 6 is Battlefield. Number 5. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have Corneria, the stage which was first introduced as the Star Fox stage in Melee, I think. It might have been in the original. I don't think it was, though. I have a funny feeling it was a Melee original stage, but do not quote me on that. It reappeared in Brawl and has now reappeared in the 3DS version of Super Smash Bros. 4. And basically you just fight upon a top Great Fox. You can go across the engines and atop the top bit and then stand on the laser if you want. And occasionally you'll get R-Wing fighters fly across and you can jump on those and use those as platforms. They shoot the stage as well, which can be quite entertaining. But as the stages go, it's quite a good stage. It's got obviously the design of the ship, as you can see in the picture there. It's not flat, but that doesn't make it. It still makes it interesting to fight on. It's quite a good stage. So yeah, not really much else I can say about Corneria, other than Corneria is my number 5 pick. Number 4. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have Brinstar. Brinstar was the Melee stage, which was released for Metroid, and has been in it again like Corneria since then. In Brawl, it was a recurring stage for Melee, and in Super Smash Bros. 3DS, it is returned again as the Metroid stage, and it is quite a good one. I'm quite a big fan. It has the big platform at the bottom, which has 2 smaller platforms atop it, which are connected by fleshy rod things which you can break, and then it knocks the platforms. There's also some blobs in the main platform that if you break, the platform splits in half, and then there is just a simple metal platform at the top. However, it also can dunk you in the, I wouldn't want to say lava, but it's like a weird yellowy kind of colour that lava isn't. So it's probably some kind of weird Metroid substance, but we're going to call it lava for all intents and purposes of this video. It dunks you in like the lava pit below, which can cause fire damage. If the stage raises high enough, you can just fall to your death, but if it's low down and you fall and hit the lava stuff, you can bounce back on and be totally fine. So it's a bit of a hit and miss with that stage, but it's one of my all-time favourites, and I'm glad they brought it back, so it's going to get my number 4 spot. So, number 4, Brinstar. Number 3. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have another new stage. We have Boxing Ring, which was the stage introduced and given to Little Mac. And this stage is again quite a basic one. It has mostly just the flat boxing ring and the ramps at the side. However, you can also use the edge of the boxing ring as a spring to jump up onto the light fixture, which if you attack enough times can fall down, causing massive damage to anyone who gets trapped underneath it. It just can be quite useful. You can use this as an effective weapon, and it is very good at getting KOs for you, so this can generally be helpful to you in a match. Other than that, the stage is quite generic. Like I said, it's got the big flat section in the middle and the flattish ramps at the side. But yeah, I find it a fun stage. I like the mechanic of being able to drop a huge light fixture on your enemies, because why not? Obviously you can dodge it. It only lands in the ring, so if you're stood outside the ring, you can dodge it. You can't hit through the ring walls, even though they are ring walls, so they're obviously really thin. Other than that, there's not really much else I can say. So Boxing Ring is my number 3 choice. Number 2. Coming in at number 2, we have Arena Ferox, the Fire Emblem stage in this game, which is, instead of being Castle Siege from Brawl, which was a rubbish stage, I never really got on with that, we now have a funky arena with platforms that appear, kind of in the same way that Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2 do, giving environments and objects. However, they are all training battle-y themed. You get the statues from the second part of Castle Siege, followed by most of the others are just platforms, with some suspended from the air, some that move and spin, and some that are just get in the way and you can fight around them and such. But all in all, it's a very fun stage, and to be honest, out of all the stages with moving bits that appear and disappear, it's probably my favourite overall. So, for my number 2 pick, it is Arena Ferox. Number 1. And finally, scooping up the number 1 spot, we have Final Destination. A good old Final Destination has been in from the original game. Its design's changed once again. It has now got a blue side and a red side, and it looks really funky and cool. Still, again, the setting for Master Hand and Crazy Hand, and now Master Core included as well. And it is generally just a flat stage, as you can use an arena to fight on. There's not really anything more I can say about Final Destination. It is literally just a flat stage. They've got a nice new cinematic-y thing that they've put in on the new one. There is an annoying part where it goes like blinding white and you cannot really see what you're doing, but other than that, the scenery's quite nice in the background and it's shoved in there now. Yeah, so that's really all you can say. Number 1 is Final Destination. And that just about concludes this top 10, so thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Be sure to smash the like button down if you did. We'll have one more top 10 to do with Smash Bros. Next week. And so be sure to tune in to see that. Be sure to check out the episode of Pokemon Blue I've just released, which has me facing the Elite Four. And be sure to check out my channel tomorrow, as I will be uploading the first 2 episodes of my new Spyro the Dragon Let's Play. Be sure to give that series lots of love. It's going to be great fun to record and play through. And yeah, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!